This is a special fire and response update from All God's People. Hello, I'm Connie Vandeman Jeffrey. Well, we've all seen the horrifying images and videos on television and social media. Many of our members, teachers, and pastors were personally affected by the devastating wildfires that began January 7 in Pacific Palisades. The staggering human statistics of Los Angeles County's worst fire in history are still unfolding at the time of this recording. But at this time, there are 27 confirmed deaths and 31 still missing. The Eaton Fire covered over 14,000 acres, and the Palisades Fire covered nearly 24,000 acres. The fires destroyed more than 12,000 structures and charred more than 60 square miles. The Southern California Conference response was swift, as Seventh-day Adventist churches in the conference united to provide aid and support to those displaced and affected by the Eaton Fire in nearby Altadena and the Palisades Fire. Royal Harrison, Vice President and Adventist Community Services Director of Southern California Conference, recorded a video message that was distributed widely on social media and conference channels, listing the churches that served as evacuation centers, as well as information on the Fire Donation Fund. Resources were provided and churches opened. John Kress, president of Southern California Conference, recorded a pastoral message that was sent out on day 2 of the fire that also listed all the resources available to members and the community. John Kress and his wife had to evacuate their home in the Glen Oaks neighborhood the same day he convened a meeting of the conference officers to decide their course of action in addressing the needs of wildfire victims. Their home was safe and they returned home within 24 hours. On Sunday, January 12, the conference organized a community distribution of donated non-perishable items in the conference office parking lot. Nearly 300 volunteers gathered the night before to unload, organize, and sort donations that included pallets of water, food, blankets, and other goods. More than 100 families were served during a 12-hour day Sunday, with the event attracting a supportive visit from Los Angeles Mayor Karen Bass. Many young people volunteered their time, and churches also assisted, including the Eagle Rock Church, which contributed canopies for water distribution stations. Donations continued to flow in during the event, and the SCC team has continued to provide donated items to those in need. Churches that opened as evacuation and distribution centers included White Memorial Church, Canoga Park, Glendale Filipino, Normandie, Valley Crossroads, and Hollywood Church. Both White Memorial and Hollywood churches offered showers in addition to shelter. And the stories that poured in from these churches were inspiring. Valley Crossroads Seventh-day Adventist Church shifted their worship experience from sitting in church to actually helping people in the community. Instead of holding Sabbath worship service, church members distributed flyers urging community members to mobilize together. While hundreds of church members have rallied together to support those in need, it was not only Adventists who responded to their call to serve. Roscoe Shields, pastor of Valley Crossroads Church, said, "We have people who are not even associated with the Adventist Church joining us because of their desire to help others." On Sabbath, January 11, Valley Crossroads Church also served more than 500 meals to individuals in need. And more stories from White Memorial Church and other church distribution and evacuation centers continue to be told. Southern California Conference set up a donation link on their website to assist those affected by the fires. Additional links are available in the description box. As this story moves into a natural disaster response and recovery phase, let us continue to pray for and support the efforts of Southern California Conference, our ACS leaders, and our members. May God bless each one of you. For All God's People, I'm Connie Jeffrey.